Ajin is back, people. Yes, Ajin is back. Oh man, it feels so good to be back in this world of Ajin. It's here. Unfortunately, because Netflix has the rights to it, who knows when it's going to get translated. I mean, seriously, it could be any day between Saturday and Tuesday when we might actually get these episodes. And that sucks, but those are the breaks. Now, by being on Netflix, it did give a little bit of a noise, so more people are looking forward to season 2 after watching it. But man, that wait has been long, as Ajin was definitely one of my most enjoyable animes of this year. And it was definitely a sleeper, especially back in the winter when it came on, because it was running when Durarara was on, Gundam was on, Erased was on. And people slept on this series because it was CG animated. I mean, for some reason, people just hate that. But this series is so good that it's just so regretful that people passed up on it because of that. But you know what? Enough of that. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today, I'm bringing you an anime review of Ajin, Season 2, Episode 1. Let's get it. Yes, it is time to get to that Ajin greatness, that Ajin Season 2 greatness. This is one of my regrets of the year because I started doing anime reviews late in the winter season, so it was only like 3 or 4 episodes left. I really wish I still would at least cover those episodes like I did the other series that I had, because this is just a masterful series. But it's okay, your boy is here now. I got you for this entire season as we kick off with the recap of the carnage that this man Sato has went through on this country, aka Evil Hannibal Smith, as he says, look, here's a list of 15 people. These 15 people are responsible for the oppression and the experimentation of Ajin. I want them exposed. Bring them to me. You can bring them to me dead. You can bring them to me alive. If you bring them to me alive, I'm going to kill them anyway. Either way, you need to do one of the two, or I'm going to go into wave 3, which is kill everybody just for making me get my hands dirty. And this man is serious. He does not play. I mean, just to show how savage he is. This man blew up a building in the middle of the city, the pharmaceutical building, the tallest building, and rolled that bitch down like it was a roller coaster, laughing the entire time. And this was before he took out the entire strongest task force in the country single-handedly with a shotgun like a badass. Oh man, Sato is easily anime villain of the year. He has to be. I know Kira's up there, Betelgeuse too, but this is my personal favorite villain of the year, baby. Another thing that is so captivating about Ajin is the main character itself, Kei, because he is not your typical anime main character. He's a damn sociopath. He doesn't care about anybody else. He doesn't give a damn about anything. He only moves and acts under his shadows and trying to keep his head low and act like how people expect him to act, because he just wants to be left alone. He just wants his own quiet life. In fact, he doesn't even care about stopping Sato because it's the right thing to do. He just wants to stop Sato because Sato fucked up his perfect life, especially when it got turned on his head when he found out that he was an Ajin. In fact, it's the other 2 characters in the series that are with him, which is Kai and I believe his name is Nakano. Yes, Nakano. They're more like protagonist characters than the main character himself, which is really interesting because we haven't really had a main character like this. And once again, we already got Subaru, who kind of broke the mold for a main character in a series. Kei is something different entirely, as he is just he wanted to be left alone. You can kind of think of him as Kira, except he's not a serial killer. Now take that for your main character, and that is the greatness of Ajin. And speaking of Nakano, again, he acts like the typical main character. It seems like he is the main character, while Kei is the person there to break the fourth wall for you, as Nakano just wants to go in and take the fight to Sato directly. He's carefree, he's happy. These two are on the run, and he's blurting out Kei's name out of nowhere, and people are noticing him. He's making stupid decisions like driving fast and cutting in roads and drifting and shit like that, and Kei's like, dude, what are you doing? First and foremost, Kei is smart enough to know that they cannot beat Sato in a fight, especially not them two by themselves. So they're trying to come up with a plan of how they can take this monster down. And he starts to mull over his decisions. He's like, well, one thing that we can do is we can probably capture him, have him suffocate, or, you know, somewhere where he can't get oxygen and just keep dying to lock him up. Or we can try to fight him somehow, but in order to do that, we need some help. We need somebody that has a big backing behind them. We need some major firepower, as they're going to start to try and put this plan into play. And on the government side of things, Tosaki's job is basically on the line at this point, as he not only let Kei get away, he's also being held responsible for the rampage that Sato has went on. And the government being stubborn as they are, they decide not to listen to Sato's demands, and they want to go ahead and start the fight. But of course, that doesn't work out as well as they wanted to. As I told you, this guy Sato does not fuck around. He is a beast. He said, okay, you guys want to play games? You think I'm about some jokes? He executes the first person on his list on the website, broadcasted to the world, told y'all I'm not playing around. Get me the rest of the people, listen to my demands, or the death is going to continue. Then I'm going to move to wave 3. You have been warned. On the government side of things, Tosaki's job is basically on the line as he's responsible for not only K getting away, but for the rampage that Sato has been causing as of late. And the government doesn't want to play ball. They're not going to listen to Sato's demands, and that doesn't work out well at all. I told you, this guy doesn't play. He doesn't fuck around. He said, okay, time's up. Since you guys think I'm a joke, you guys think I'm playing, he executes the very first person on his list on Ajin.net, broadcast it to the world and says, stop playing around with me, do my demands, or I'm going to move on to wave 3 after I kill everybody else. This guy is serious, I'm telling you. But that's also where we find out where the plot is going, because K's idea to get an alliance actually came from he was getting leaked information on the government from someone that he has on the inside. And his plans is to actually team up with Tosaka to take down Sato, because he would have an army at his side. He also offers himself to be a pawn, him and Nakano, to be pawns for Tosaki. Now he'll have 3 Ajins on his side, because you know he also, his assistant is an Ajin as well to take off this menace. Of course, he didn't give him too much choice either, as he made his way to Tosaki by making a chase scene, making a big distraction. And he said, now that these people are all here, you're going to listen to me and you're going to comply, or it's going to get messy. People are going to die. I'm going to send my black ghost out, and once it starts killing, even if you take me out, it's still going to be going. So what are you going to do? And of course, Tosaki doesn't have too much of a choice at this point. And if he comes out victorious, this could give him the boost that he needs to keep his job, because he needs his job in order to pay the expenses for his loved one, but to clear his name as well. So we also find out that was why K kept looking at his cell phone around the last few episodes of the season, because he was waiting to get the intel from his person on the inside. And everything was carefully and craftily planned by this complex main character. I love him as a character. So Ajin is hitting the ground running like Usain Bolt. And I'm telling you, I've been reading the manga. I'm not too much further than we are right now. I can't tell you that this is just the beginning. Things are going to get real. Things are going to get crazy, and I cannot wait to see how things go. So guys, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments. Most importantly, tell me what you guys think of K as a main character. I definitely like him because he's so different. Now, some other things I want to touch on this episode as well is the opening and the ending. Like the opening, the first opening for Ajin, it was great. I loved it. It had that metal angst that kind of fits the tone and the environment of this series. But this opening, I don't know, they decided to go pop for some reason. It just doesn't fit right at all. And the ending was definitely one of my favorite EDs of the year. And they missed the mark on this one. They tried to keep the same, you know, type of tone for it and everything. It's just something not right about it. I don't know if it's like the person singing it or what, but something's wrong. But I do like that the ending still kind of foreshadows things that are coming up. And in that ending, we saw a black ghost with some wings. Well, I cannot wait to see what that thing can do. So, okay, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. I am so excited for this series. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments about everything Ajin. Now, are you excited for it as well? If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. And I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. Ajin comes before Trickster, so I'll get Trickster out hopefully tomorrow, but it'll definitely be by the end of the week. But when Ajin comes out, Ajin is going to be first, just to let you guys know what's up with that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.